Hello everyone, and you are welcome to another insightful session on this channel. Today we will be talking about the iMESC program, which is an Erasmus Mundus Joint Master. But before I continue with this video, if this is the first time you are watching any video on this channel, you are gladly welcome. I would encourage you to hit on the subscription button and then the post notifications so that as and when I release a new video, you would be notified. If you are a returning viewer to this channel, I am glad you are still here with me. Kindly watch different videos on this channel to have access to various scholarships that you could apply for. Okay, so now let's just get straight into the video. So like I mentioned earlier on, we are looking at the iMESC program, and iMESC stands for interdisciplinarity in materials for energy storage and conversion. This is an Erasmus Mundus Joint Master co-founded by the European Commission from 2023 to 2029. iMESC is an ambitious, unique and much needed 2-year master's program aiming to prepare and guide in the most complete and efficient manner the next generation of professionals to the new challenges of the energy field. This is literally a new program, and I would therefore encourage you to apply if you meet the admission requirements that we would be looking at very soon. But before then, let's look at the financial component of the iMESC when you are applying for an Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, and then we move on to the admission criteria, and then we check the documents that you would need to apply for this program, and then we finally go to the application platform. All right, so let's look at the scholarship components. Mind you, all the relevant links are going to be in the description so that access navigation and then application becomes very easy and then straight to the point for you. Okay, the iMESC program is co-founded from 2023 to 2029 by the European Union through the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Action of the Erasmus Plus program. Thanks to this financial support, iMESC will have the opportunity to offer up to 80 Erasmus Mundus Joint scholarships over 4 intakes. Okay, so over 4 intakes, 80 scholarships are going to be given. So just divide 80 by 4 and then you have your answer there. So with the Erasmus Mundus scholarship is calculated on the basis of a monthly unit cost of 1,400 euros for a total duration of 24 months. So the maximum amount per student is 1,004 euros times 24 months, which amounts to 33,600 euros. So you'll be getting 1,400 euros per month as your monthly stipend for your travel, your visa cost, and then your living expenses. Mind you, your participation cost is already taken care of, so just bear that in mind. I'm going to leave all the relevant links in the description so you can check out all this information and then verify it for yourself. Now let's look at the admission criteria. Okay, so once we are on the admission criteria page, I'm just going to highlight on the most important thing, that is the background. Okay, so you need to have a bachelor's degree in either chemistry, physics, chemical engineering, material science, material process engineering, or modeling applied to electrochemistry. But the program is also open for outstanding profiles with other backgrounds as long as they are compatible with the master curriculum. Okay, so this is the most interesting part and the most important part I want to highlight on for the admission criteria, that is your background. Okay, because most times when you're applying for a master's program, especially with Erasmus Mundus, it should be in line with your bachelor's degree. Okay, so just bear that in mind. You can go through the rest of the eligibility criteria, but I'm sure once you meet the background, you definitely meet the rest, because respect for the deadline, the diploma, that is your degree certificate, and the rest, I am sure you already have those things already in place. So now you can definitely check the admission criteria. I would be putting the link in the description. I just want us to move on to the documents that you would need when you're applying for this program, and then we look at the application portal, and then we are good to go. Okay, so apply as a student. Okay, so applications for class 20 will open on November 8th. That means the application portal opened on November 8th, and then let's look at the deadline. Okay, so the application form for class 20 is open until February 29th 5 p.m. Paris time. So you have a few days to complete your application because the deadline is on February 29th, France time, that is Paris time. Okay, so let's look at the list of the required supporting documents. So you need a copy of your ID document, that is your passport. Okay, so you need a passport where you have your picture and then your basic information. You scan that part and save it as a PDF document and upload it as part of your application. Then you need proof of residence. Okay, so with the proof of residence, just look at the relevant resources in the description. There is a link to a video on how you can get your proof of residence. Once you watch that video, there is a sample of a proof of residence that you can use. You can edit it and shoot it to your preference. Okay, so then you need a transcript of records from your university. Okay, so it has to be certified with the university stamp. Okay, once you have your transcript of records, you also need what your curriculum vitae, that is your CV, and it has to be in the Europass format and limited to 2 pages. Also check the relevant resources in the description of this video, and you are going to see the link to a video on how you can generate your Europass CV within a few minutes. The next thing that you need is the statement of purpose, and there is no imposed template, but it is limited to 500 words. That is approximately 1 page. Check the relevant resources in the description, and you are also going to see a link on how you can write your statement of purpose in 4 simple steps. Once you watch that video, I am sure you would be definitely able to write your statement of purpose within a few minutes. Okay, then after that, what do you need? You need an essay on an energy related topic. Okay, so you need to write an essay on an energy related topic. There is no imposed template, but the word count is limited to 500 words. That means approximately 1 page. You need to write an essay that is related to an energy related topic. Okay, then you need 2 recommendation letters. Okay, the applicant cannot write his or her own letter of recommendation. There's no imposed template, but they have to be written in English and an official headed paper, and the letter must contain an official stamp. They should come from academics or employers that supervised the candidate in the past. The referee's name, institution, and contact details must be clearly stated. If a referee wants to provide personally to the iMESC consortium with the letter, they can send it by email too, and then the emails are there. So it's either the referee gives you the reference and then you upload it as part of your application, or they can send it directly to the consortium. Either way, your reference has to be provided, and they have to be 2. Okay, but I would advise you to get it on a letterhead directly from your reference with the stamp on it, so that you have control over that. Okay, and then the last thing that you need is a certificate of English proficiency. Okay, so it's listed here some English language test that you can use to show your English proficiency, but then it also states here that applicants whose native language is English are exempted from taking a test. Applicants whose native language is English are allowed to provide a declaration on honor. Applicants who have previously followed studies in English are allowed to provide a certificate from their university of origin stating that the medium of instruction was English. So all you need here is to just get an English proficiency letter from your university, and with that, I believe you are good to go. Just get an English proficiency letter from your university once you had your undergraduate studies in English, and with that, it suffices for your certificate of English proficiency. Okay, so these are the documents that you would need to apply for the iMESC program. That is a copy of your ID, the proof of residence, the transcript of records, the curriculum vitae, that is your CV, your statement of purpose, an essay on energy related topic, 2 recommendation letters, and then your certificate of English proficiency. Okay, so now we go straight to the application portal. Okay, all these links are going to be in the description, so that application becomes very, very easy and then straight to the point for you. So once you are here, all you have to do is click on create your account. Once you click on create your account, you get to fill in your details, and then you create your profile, and then you can start your application process. Mind you, the deadline is on the 29th of February, so you have a few days to apply for this master's course. course. If you are interested, this is literally a new master's course. Therefore, you stand a higher chance of being selected once you meet the admission requirements and you have all your documents provided. Okay, so I wish you all the best with your application, and I'll definitely catch you on the flip side. Stay blessed, and I am out.